Hello, Calm Farmers. Welcome back to the Calm Farm. Calmly farming rice and vegetables every day of the freaking week. FS25. TGI Fry. Remember, if you're tuning in live, skip to the present moment. If you're tuning in dead, hello and welcome back. Let's get into it. Oh, shoot. We'll see if Mr. Rubber shows. We'll see if Mr. Rubber is here. Oops. Ah, Rubber, hello. Should we jump out and try and get this mod downloaded? What was the name of the mod? I tried to find the comment and I couldn't find it. Yasmin? We're going to try and delete these. Been lovely, thank you, Yaz. So we've got crossplay, show all mods. If I just search delete, I don't know. Previous menu. Paint and Terraform. Bang. Okay. Back. Paint and Terraform anywhere. And easy development tools. Horse helper? Alright. Bang bang. Do I need to create a new save game or something like that? No. Good day, Yaz. Great day. Friday. Dunsky. Put a bow on it. How was your day? Horse helper. I think we need some organic horse helpers. I've got to train up Mr. Cool, maybe Mr. Belopo. Take responsibility for these horses. Nice one. Start. See if we can. Do we create a new name? Is this now 33333? Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Rubber, do you want to jump on and just crush it? Wow. I'm just gonna let you. I'm gonna let you just do this, Mr. Rubber. This is all. I'm looking behind the candelabra now. Okay. Horse mod? I'm not anti-horse mod, but I am. If the horse mod's crossplay, that moves it one step closer to being a yes. But also, everyone begged me for these horses, and I said that we're gonna have to take care of these goddamn horses. I say if we want to sell all the horses and shut down the horse fold, that's also a possibility. It's pretty, I don't know. We could neuter the horses. A 1 mod allowance, that's good. Oh yeah, Belopo, this is what we were talking about last night. We're gonna get Mr. Rubber's coming out here. He's gonna no one jump online yet. Everyone, we're just me and Mr. Rubber for a sec. He's gonna go and sort out these trees, the undeletable trees behind the the undeletable trees behind the friggin' hello mate. Behind the temple and the trees that we have been ravaged and that we can't delete. He said it's going to take 5 minutes. So we can all just sit here and chat, talk about Friday, train other workers is a good idea. Belopo, we've been discussing the horse issue, which is that Mr. Rubber is the chief horse doer. And I was going to say we should train up some other horse handlers. We also tend to just have a lot of people on deck, if we can just convince people to go do the work of horse handling. That's interesting, Yaz, as well. One mod per extra farmer. There's too many mods that are too outrageous is the problem. I think I need to sort of keep control over the mods just otherwise we're going to end up with like, there's our beautiful farm, and there's the automated robot that you know what I mean? There's the automated robot that clears the forests and turns it all into bloody energy drinks or something. Can you turn on the delete objects in the settings? Yes. F12. It's on. Just turned it on, Rubber. The shovel mod? Is there a shovel mod still out here? No, we turned it off. Okay. Cool. So to do that, I go into this menu and so I go F12, placeables, just walk up to it. Whoa. Okay. Wow. All right. Bang. Okay. Let's go on a quick spree of doing that, I guess. Rubber, I'm up at the bloody temple. Okay, we'll leave those two empty, or leave those two Gonski. And I'll go and hit these ones. What the heck? Oh yeah. This is insane. I need to give you terraform permission. Okay. Oh. So I've now. So wait. So I need to give you permission, or you want me to plant the new trees? I love this is happening under the cover of darkness. Where are we? Oh, yeah. Map editor, as in. I'm just going to start deleting all these. Do you know how to change you to the... how to give you permission to do that? Player. Permissions. Here we go. Plant tree. Okay, single player only. Wait! What is this? I can only do that in single player. It won't let me replant in multi. I'll have to come back in single player mode and just try and do it. In single player? Or try and plant a tree? I'll try. 1 sec. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yep, it's letting me. You're right. Bang on. Alright, I'll delete all of these, bash in a quick forest, then we'll zoom out a little bit and get the bloody Croosters out here. That one stays for some reason. Which ones am I forgetting about? Yep. Stays. Goes. All right. Okay. So, large cherry, bang. 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 Large downy service berry. Chinese elm going in. Patoinka. Badoinka. Oh, Northern Catalpa. Guts to have some Catalpas up in that piece. Northern Catalpa goes there. Another Northern Catalpa over there. A few lodgepoles just for texture. Doink. Oh yeah, a couple of these suckers. These guys are great. Bang. Bang. Shagbark hickory, sure, why not? Patoink. Then a couple of small trees. I won't even let you plant small trees. Alright. People can have problems with it if they want, but there we go. That's our new little forest. Okay, I don't see a problem with that. Alright, we'll leave a few ravaged ones in there just to keep it feeling, you know, just for the memories. In the end, you know, that's what it's all about out here. It's all about the memories. Can't even bloody see what's going on here. Let's just have a crack. Boink. Catalpa going in there. Right there. Boink. Cherry trees going in there. Boink. Boink. Boink, boink, boink. Alright. Cool. Alright, that looks fine. So over here a little bit barren perhaps, yes. Nothing an old shagbark hickory can't fix. Badonk. Cool. All right. No, we wear the cost. We wear the that's our pain to bear. All right, let's quit. We've saved. Let's quit. Let's see if this now works. Still works. Oops. If it doesn't, we're in trouble. Oop. Back. Shit. Right. Okay. Jenny, Nathan, does Roy even notice me? I notice all the chats. I was a little bit deep in the hole there, folks. We were tinkering, we were fooling around. Gonzo, howdy, brother. Lovely to see you there. Happy Friday, one and all. We've made some bold additions to the farm. We've fixed some of the unfixables. The unfixables have been fixed. I've not listened to the new Orville pack, but that's cool that it's good. We're locked into the landscaping. All right. Let's get some of the pimps out here. It's interesting, Nathan. Let's have a look at this and see how I did. Okay, that doesn't look too unusual. That looks fine. Happy with that. The question mark might be over this one. Also looks fine. And our final question mark is, where's Mr. Belopo? Let's see if Belopo can get out here and how it will affect his experience of this stuff. Don't tell me I forgot that for another day. No, surely not. Someone remembered to water them? The wishful fox joins us yet again. Belopo, nice one, Yaz. We might need to give him a bit more of a drink as well. Wait, and it's hurricane season. No! Just as we replanted them, a fresh cane comes to ravage our asses. What the heck? There is like 3 hours of straight hurricane about to hit us. Ooh. A lot of eyes, Yaz, it's true. A lot of eyes last night. See, it's interesting. I can't figure out where all our new friends and viewers have come from, but it's a pleasure. It's wonderful. It's nice that we can still crash out about things like communism and feminism, and, you know, the young viewers will hang with us. That's very encouraging. Nice one, Gonzo. We got to 200 viewers last night. I never had a stream like that before. It's a very new thing. And I guess There's a current active hurricane. Oh my god. Oh my stars. Look at this. Jesus. We're going to have some very intense logging to do here, guys. It's over on field 51. I can hear it, I can't see it. There it is. My god. Oh my god. Goodness gracious me. Ooh. Brother, I know, that's so wild that we were just starting to sort that out. It does, Yaz, it does. Look at it go. No, I think it's the time. I think it's that we're 20 years. It's because the farm's over 25 years old. This is one of 3 canes that will be hitting us today. Today. No way below boat. No way we're sleeping through this. We're living through our hurricanes like, I don't know. This is just a part of being on the palm farm now. Occasionally a NADOS is going to just nade your forest. Jesus. It is ravaging this landscape. Crikey. Look. It is, Gonzo, it is. Global weirding. What do we do? I mean, we almost should just get on with it. Christ, look at it destroying all the crops. Just laying waste. Laying absolute waste. Yep, a lot of work, a lot of wood chips. I say, Rubber, that we get straight into it, mate. I don't think we even hesitate for a second to start pulling this in. We're going to be fucking millionaires off the back of this. How much is the property? It's even in the budget. Yeah. Brutal stuff. Okay. Okay. So that's cane number 1. Okay, question. Are the oats in? Because if the oats are in, they are. Alright. We pause the timescale. We do not want these oats to get smashed. So, let's start putting together a little to-do list for the day. I'm going to walk the Macy back to the barley field. Yasmin. Oh, it does. Okay, what's the call? Viewers, Yaz, Rubber, Gonzo, Belopo, Jenny. We've got on the weather forecast. We got very lucky. There's going to be 3 tornadoes hitting us this month. The first one just absolutely shredded these crops. They're not ours. So we can either wait, but we are going to take a crop hit if we harvest in the rain. So we either wait till 2 o'clock this afternoon and see if we can weather the next 2, literally weather the next 2 tornadoes. Do we gamble is the question. Do we gamble whether or not the next 2 tornadoes are going to hit our oat harvest? Or do we take the... What is the hit for harvesting in the rain? What percentage do we lose? Does anyone know? You say gamble with the NATOs? Yep. That's my question, Gonzo. Does anyone have those numbers at hand? What do you lose by harvesting in the rain? Thank you, Mr. Rubber. Because if it's 5%, I say we go with it. If it's 25%, I say we wait and gamble. And if we see a tornado starting to go towards the field, we pause the time scale. We're going to have all 3 harvesters out here ready to go, and we're going to pull in the harvest in the shadow of a tornado. That's a plan I can make sense of. 50% reduction. Alright, yeah, we've got to gamble. Everyone, if you could walk down the... Yeah, you're already on it, Yaz. Good. Oh, okay, yep. No, sorry, Belopo's on it. Yep, just walk it down, Mr. Belopo. Yaz, if you could go dig up the 3-in-1, please, mate. We're just going to be ready to... I mean, there's a chance that a tornado will just drop on the fucking thing, but other way, Wishful. Go down the main chute if you could, bud. It's not quite wide enough, but neither is this one. What madman put this here? Fuck's sake. Yep, agreed, Rubber. And look, if it seems like a tornado is going to go directly through it, then we can just pull it in the shadow of the tornado. So Yaz is getting the 3-in-1 ready. We've got 3 harvesters coming down ready to pull it in. Let's start this gambit up, you guys. This is exciting, viewers. As this is a late game farm, it seems if you wait over 20 years in game, you can end up with multiple NATOs per season. Up to 3, it looks like. 3 NATOs per season is not inconceivable. It's, in fact, fucking happening this very season. Oh, for fuck's sake. Could someone block the road up there? Wishful, could you keep the road blocked, please? For fuck's sake. Okay, from now on, this big header doesn't get removed from the header device, alright? We're not fucking around putting the corn header on that thing. It's a waste of time. It's too mathematical for my brain to have to handle, guys. I shouldn't be doing complicated thinking like that. Okay, thank you, Mr. Wishful. I can just back her up if you could. Oh wait, or even front her in, whatever you reckon. We've got 3 today, Rubber. It's happening. We're about to experience 3 tornadoes in one day. Viewers, maybe you think you're a farm sim aficionado, but if your farm isn't 20 plus in-game years old, you don't know. You don't know what it's like to go through a 3 tornado season. This will be our 2nd year in a row where we've received upwards of 3 tornadoes per season. Where's this tornado coming from? It's going to be devastating if it drops. If it drops right in the middle of the field, we pause, we just begin the harvest. Okay, here it is. Where's this NATO hitting? My God. Belopo. We'll get the 3-in-1 down here. I think it's already here. Yep. We'll harvest into the 3-in-1, I reckon. And if anyone wants to do anything while we wait for these NATOs to hit, the horse fold needs Horserin. If you could. Oh, okay. NATO number 2 just dropped, guys. It's over on field 8. Ooh. Yikes. Alright, we've dodged a bullet with that one. We've dodged a 2nd NATO bullet. It's ripping up this cotton field. Intense. And then we do have a month of sunshine after that, it seems. Or potentially... Alright, still too close, bud. Or potentially two... Okay, too close. Or potentially two tornadoes back to back? I think that's what we might be dealing with here. Yikes. Yikes. It's quite impressive. Just the existence of tornadoes at all. There's also a chance that there'll be overlap between 2 tornadoes on the map at the same time. Also, it feels rare that there should be two NATOs or 3 NATOs all hitting during the day. It's heartbreaking, Jado. It is. Good to see you, bud. Has anyone, have any farmers out there got a 20-year-old farm? Is anyone else experiencing 3 tornadoes per season? Or are we the only farm that's going through that? Okay, there's tornado number 2 down. And we've got, it looks like sunshine. For the rest of the month, yeah, okay. I was going to say, this is just reggy-deg stuff, isn't it? Certain parts of the US, this is nothing. All right. Looks like the NATO season is kind of officially over. There was only 2 tornadoes in the end, though, and it looks like we've got a clear season through to winter. A lot of rain, but no more tornadoes. Hopefully, let's see if we can get a bit of sunshine out here. and then we'll get into the harvest. Great day for gamblers, Gonzo. We did good. Good shout. Sorry, Gonzo. Jado, doing good, bro. Friday, done with work. Just chilling out here in the farm. Oh, okay. Fire up those harvesters, folks. Mr. Belowpo getting a big one there. I'll jump in the medium one until such moment as anyone else should choose to join us. Question, Mr. Rubber, do we need more hay? Sorry, more straw, or are we good? And yep, Yaz, if you want to run the daily deliverables, we got to get those. We want to get those 2 flat decks over to the cannery. So so give it a go if you want. All good there, Mr. Blopo? Oh yeah, you first, bud. Go for it. More straw. Okay, cool. We'll get Gonzo to run without the straw swathe. So Gonzo, you can turn off the straw swathe if you want, mate. And because otherwise we're just going to end up with too much straw, I think. I'll just run straw down at this near end, Rubber. Yep. That way we can keep our straw quantities under control. I reckon if we double that to... We'll just see what the Fent churns out. And we'll let... Okay. Cancel that. Belopo, you run the straw swathe, I'll turn mine off. That makes more sense. Because his will produce more straw per pile. And be a quicker harvest. Alright, cool. Cool. I got there in the end. Just took me a second to get my head around it. And I'll get in the other small harvester and turn the straw swathe off in that. Cool. It also just occurred to me, Mr. Belopo, when you're next back at this end of the field where I'm at, where the 3-in-1 is, I'm going to move the 3-in-1, but there's a repair thing there, just so I feel I might have forgot to repair it. Sorry, Gonzo. Sorry, Gonzo. Yeah, short grain's not going to be floodable this season. Alright, oat harvest is up and running. The oat is going to go into the red. Wait. So we've got 32,000 litres of oat. Therefore, all oat can go. Let's give the We'll give the cereal factory a dose of oat, a big dose of oat. Cool. The calculation with that will be, we've got 34,000 litres of corn. There might be another 20,000 litres of corn going in there. So we can put a full 3-in-1 worth of oat into the cereal factory pretty comfortably, I think. This season we're going to try and get the amount of corn and the amount of oat to match up in the cereal factory. That's the idea. And yeah, Mr. Rubber, TMR wise, if you want, there's the new bale wrapper at the store. I just realized that there's the new bale wrapper at the store if you want to grab that, and give it a whirl. Nice to be up and running with you folks. We're going to do all this, and then I think we probably, once we've handed in the oat, it's going to be tempting to just launch straight at a logging campaign, although potentially we should just save that for winter. Yeah, no, we should save that till wood chips are at a good price, which will be yeah, no, wood chips are at their lowest. We need to save that till January. Gonzo, yeah, there's a farm for sale near to me. There's 45 acres for sale for a couple $1,000,000. Huge amount of forest. We'd have to clear a lot of it in order to farm it. Wonder if we could raise. Imagine we started a real farm. Crowdfund a farm. Crowdfund food security. Start a compound. Anyone in the chat who wants to come visit is welcome. We're all going to have crossbows, solar batteries, bunch of rabid dogs and pigs, ducks. Don't know if we can make the case for horses, maybe. We're not going to have licenses for anything yet. This is all going to be unlicensed. Where's Mr. Cool? Oh, he's on holidays. Is Mr. Cool out of here? Yeah. Oh. What about you, Gonzo? You got a line on some farmland? America's got cheap farmland, right? I lived on my friend's homestead for a while, and it was really amazing. Two gay blokes just out there farming in a self-sustaining way, selling their excess crops for cash, but even avoiding that where possible, trading most of their shit. Basically, they left the economy behind for anarchist political reasons. They just didn't want to pay tax to a war machine. Super dry and not linked to city water. We'd have to tank in water probably. We could get a water tanker, and probably it doesn't rain much, right, Yaz? Could be interesting. Oh, yeah. Just seen what you're doing there. What? Hmm. That's cool, Yaz. Endangered birds, endangered animals. I think Mr. Rubber's approach is probably the coolest that we've been exposed to here on the Calm Farm. Reforesting a beautiful piece of land. Helping the local ecosystem. Very cool. So what else is on the menu for today? We get the horses done. Yaz is taking charge on the deliverables. There'll be discussions around a sale, which we should probably try and make. I'm going to balance the books over at the cereal factory in terms of getting the quantities of oat and corn balanced. Yaz will probably need a hit of honey over at the cereal factory. If you can add that to your delivery schedule. I need to get some of that honey out of the shed and the honey zone there to the cereal mill. Mr. Rubber's picking up the new wrapper at the store. dropping it to and taking it for a spin down at the main farm. Might have to pull in some more grass for that. We're then going to bale this hay. The question from Gonzo, is rainwater collection legal in Australia? It's illegal in the US. Wow. No, it's legal in Australia. I only drink rainwater. Where I live, Gonzo, isn't on city we don't have any sewage where I live. To keep you dependent on the government, Yaz. Completely, there is no reason for that except to keep you dependent on the government. They want to shut off the water, they'll shut it off. Better hope, you know, if it's the Democrats in power, you're in a blue state, and if the Republicans are in the power, that it's a red state. Because they 100%, the second the next civil war happens, they'll be using power and water to control populations in the United States. That's my wacky prediction right there. Water security, energy security, two very threatening things to the government. Never seen me do a harvest, Jenny? Interesting. Welcome to the harvest, my dude. It's interesting about the water, Gonzo. It's a crazy thing to control, if you think about it in any way. Why that would be a problem for the government is hard to fathom. Can only use it for, can't purify it for drinking. It's bizarre. I mean, you have to purify the friggin' tap water. Bizarre situation. New bale wrap's doing good, Rubber. Cool. Cool. Bigger, better bales. Love that. Ah, that sounds so much better already. Cool. Yeah. It's just, I mean, I think obviously in the United States, especially, like them being like, it's for public health, when you've got like the laxest food health regulations of all time right now, you know? A wave of mega diarrhea being spread through lettuce because they defunded the Food Health Administration. It's crazy. Thank you. So, Wishful Fox, do you mind if I jump out into the 3-in-1 myself just so I can try and get a bit of a balance going in the cereal factory between between the corn and the oats? That's what I need to do. If that's all right, mate. So we've got 38,000 liters of oat. Versus 34,000 liters of corn. All right, so the whole lot needs to go in the cereal factory, I reckon. And then if we buy horse feed, that's just that. We've got a couple of spare straw bales out here in the strip field as well. Agreed, Yaz. Agreed. Maybe we do a scam this season. Probably we should, actually. We've got 36,000 litres of oat as well. We can feed them hay, oat. I think I accidentally got rid of all of our beets, but we've got beets coming in. Next season, potentially. Alright, I'm going to go use the facilities real quick. You guys keep cracking on. I'll be right back. Nice little stack of silage formulating there. We will have to be careful not to knock any of this silage into the rice fields, so everyone just be cautious around the silage pile if you could. Interesting thought, Nick. A farm flag. What would the flag for our farm be? Can't really have a grain of rice as a whole flag, and I guess you know, like some rice. I would like for there to be rice on the flag. Again, it's a hard visual to get across. I'd like there to be rice on the flag, and maybe some kimchi, those being our main products, and maybe some friends. Wonder how we go about that. So we've got Mr. Rubber on the silage duty. We've got Yaz running the deliveries, and we've got young Belopo. What are you up to, Mr. Belopo? Are you looking for a task? That's a great idea, Nick. Anyone in the chat got any expertise in the you know, anyone ever dabble in any flag design? Oh, and Yaz, whoever, if anyone finds themselves looking after the chickens, I'm moving the barley from the twin silos up to the brick silo next to the shed. Mr. Belopo, I reckon if you defer to Yaz, what do you got going on, dude? Delivery wise, do you need a spare hand? I'm thinking something that would be fluttering in the wind, Gonzo, yeah. Eggs to shed. Okay, Mr. Belopo, are you familiar with the egg run, bud? For that, what we get you to do is if you jump in the Kubota up at the shed, and you go to the bottom and top eggs and just pick up the full pallets of eggs and run them to the shed. That would be unreal. And if you need a hand with that, just let me know and I'll show you what to do. Wishful Fox, that's such a good username. So yeah, reminder everyone, the barley has gone from the twin silos to the brick silo up above the shed. And so, yeah, no, Wishful Fox, he's on it. Go get him, bud. Those bottom ones are just down here. The bottom eggs, and the top eggs are up above or behind. Oh gosh, above or behind the big greenhouses. If there's unemptied eggs, eggs that are just like half full pallets, just chuck them in the back of this thing here, and I'll run them in the market. So, just so you know, that's a half full pallet, and the ones to go in the shed, just the full pallets, please. There's a couple of fulls here and one that's nearly full. But yeah, if you just stick them all in the shed as well, it's not the end of the world. We'll sort them out later. Cool. Stivisoni, yes, you can. Of course. Nice one, Jenny. Love to hear that. Rubber, if you reckon the old bale wrapper is inferior to the new bale wrapper, I reckon, yeah, we can get rid of it. No offense to the old one, but you know, let's shoot into the future. Gonzo says, big gay rainbow, hammer and sickle, rice on one side, kimchi on the other, a bunch of gay folks kissing and harvesting corn by hand on top. Yes! Yes! It's a great idea. It's a brilliant idea for a flag. A flag. Jenny, you already got a scratched up combine. Sorry, dude. Yaz, Mr. Rubber got rid of the old bale wrapper. Out with the old, in with the new, that kind of thinking. Yeah. Okay. So, Mr. Rubber, if you crack on with that, and when you're done with the egg task, Wishful Fox, just let me know, bud, and I'll get you something else. Oh, that's good, Rubber. I'm glad we didn't spend any money repairing it. And guys, what's the shout? Do we switch out the do we do the do we take the big forklift here and fork it off to the shed, or is the big forklift going to be too big for the shed? I'm worried that it's going to be too cumbersome for shed use. Suppose we could always just try it out. Thanks, Jenny. I have no notes for that flag idea, Gonzo. I think that sounds like a perfect flag to me. Farmers at home, what do you think? Do you have any input regards the new flag? Other than that, I'm ready to go with Mr. Belopo's idea of a big gay rainbow, not a normal rainbow, a specifically gay rainbow, a big gay rainbow, hammer and sickle. So it's like gay rainbow across, that's the color theme, hammer and sickle in the middle, one side. How does the rice look? Is it like a palm full of rice or a bowl of rice, bowl of steaming rice? Rubber's in on that. Cool, cool. Oh, that's not too bad, Jenny. We've gone way, way lower than that. Don't worry. In this game, a lot of players you know, get hung up on the amount of money that you have in the bank. I think you're better off with no money in the bank, because that means it's being used and invested in your farm. Oh, yeah. Rice on the stalk, Gonzo. That's a great idea. And it's also the future, because it's like the rice is still growing. Yep, I see where you're at. A manure spreader, Jenny. You got a bit of manure over there? Ironic farm sim merch Yaz wants. I hadn't thought about it till right now, but yeah, me too. Like a super nice bomber jacket or a trucker hat. I'd rock a farm sim trucker hat. Farm sim merch in the club. We had merch for the Red Dead 2 posse. Well, we didn't, but a group of people showed up wearing it in Scotland. People had made some Royale posse merch, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Calm Farm tote bags would go the fuck off. Yeah, yeah. A plaque. Wonderful. Yeah. Keep calm and harvest rice. It's pretty good. Even just Calm Farm and then the flag. Calmly harvesting rice and vegetables for 25 years. $25 of rice and veg. Rice, veg, and friends. The non-fulls, Belopo, just chuck him in that that bin on the back of the dog truck there, the white dog. Chuck him in the the red trailer there, mate. If you could. The goats, yeah, once you put like a bale of grass there, the goats are just Gucci, man. They don't give a fuck anymore. Mr. Belopo, do you want to jump in this one and run it in? Let me see what's happening. We got to give a big hit to the to the canning factory, I reckon. Yep. Ship her out. Ship her on out of there. I'm going to jump in this one. And then, Mr. Belopo, once you got that to the canning factory, Yaz, how are you flowing with the deliverables, mate? Is it at the end of the delivery session, I reckon we crush out a sale? Nice, nice. Yaz, do you want to leave? Do you want to take your dog to the canning factory? And we'll I'll do a little forklift shuffle here. And then once Mr. Belopo joins you at the canning factory with that drop deck, you guys can start loading up a sale, I reckon. Wow. Okay. So, Mr. Belopo, Yaz, I will be with you soon. Just got a little held up here, but I'll be with you shortly. I'll be with you very shortly. Oh, nice one, Mr. Blopo. Didn't realize you were onto that. Cool, 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 cool. Very good. Other tasks, Mr. Belopo, if you're bailing that up, once you're done with that, if you want to walk the red Macy Ferguson over to the cereal factory, mate, that would be awesome. You can just park it in the garden there. Should probably put a repair point and a hose over there as well. Oh, sorry, I mistook that. That wasn't Mr. Belopo. That's Jenny bailing the field. Cool. Mr. Belopo, stay with what you were doing. Ignore what I just said. I'm sorry. And Mr. Rubber, I'll be there with a couple of bales and a tick, bud. And then Yaz and the Canning Factory load up team, I'll be coming your way with another drop deck really soon. Jenny not on the server. Yep. I mean, as always, you're invited, Jenny, but I know you got your own thing going on over there. What's going on at the canning? Rice flour? Why? Oh, Dios míos. Mr. Belopo, did you have a spill? Just to clear it up, guys, we want all of the product to go into the thing. I reckon, Yaz, Mr. Belopo, distract yourselves from that and you might have to just short shift a few of those rice flowers in the middle of the road there onto the back of Yaz's dog truck. Mr. Belopo, you might need to walk one of those. Yep, he's on the way. Okay. You might need to clear that little traffic jam first things first, Belopo. And then just load them all up onto Yaz's dog truck and we'll short shift them to the canning factory. Bit of a disaster. Well, wouldn't call it a disaster compared to the tornado we saw earlier, but a little shamonky, put it that way. Dang. I think that might have been, yep. When I handed over to Belopo, I may not have correctly fastened the straps. I can probably take the blame for that one. Yep. My bay. So I'm going to drop this off at its new home. In here. Leave that there for now. And I'll go collect the other one up here. Kinlaig's the map you're on there, Jenny? Dang. Already cracked the screen protector. That's a bummer. Sorry, dude. Nice one, Mr. Rubber. Don't mind me. Rice fields are looking absolutely majestic. Love that. I should just... No, they are all watered. They're all getting watered. This is nice. It'll be my first chance to get a look at the new trees, the new forestry setup here at the warehouse in situ. Just noticed a log on the highway, which is my fault. Oh yeah, looks perfectly natural. Beautiful. Lodgepole pine there looks a little odd, but what do you expect? A few creative decisions made in a hurry. Alright, Yaz, Mr. Belopo. Or, I guess we haven't gendered Belopo yet. It's rude of me not to ask. Not sure if you even want to be gendered. But yep, our second truck has arrived. And our third fork. This could be a bit of a mega load going in here. Not sure, I don't know, but it could be. Pulled that in too close. Wow, this is going to be a potentially pretty big sale. Interested to see what we can drill in here in terms of that. Wishful Fox slash Mr. Belopo already thrown in a pretty tidy little stack there. I like the way that looks. Some neat work there, bud. Very cool. 167K and $1. Yep. I mean, Gonzo, I feel like you're so close every time. To put it in some context, we've done over $200,000 sales, but we have been combining the bakery, the dairy, and the canning factory into single sales lately. And Yaz already cleared the bakery and the dairy yesterday. Just to put you all, how do the kids say it? On game. So my prediction is, it's tough. It's really tough. Tempted to say, but it is also like we're nowhere near. We've been stacking for however long, and we're nowhere near the bottom of this stack. Like it still seems to be coming in hot. Just raw rice slash veg. Well, not raw, processed rice slash veg hitting the flat deck here, and still coming out of the production facility ceaselessly. Tempted, in fact, to compare it to a tornado of products. Yet more coming. Crazy. So let's say 60, 100K. I'm going 250, Gonzo. I think this feels like a $250,000 sale to me. Feels big, feels beefy. A sea of pallets. 226 and $1. Final answer. All right, lock it in for Gonzo. Guesses, folks. If you're tuning in and you want to lodge a guess, I'll give you some hints. The orange pallets are rice noodles. They tend to sell for between $1,400 and $1,600. The brown ones are kimchi. They go for between $700 and $900. I haven't been keeping good count, but each of the stacks I'm trying to put in are gonna be 3 by 3. Sorry, 3 by 2 is what I'm going for. I have not hit them all, which would be 6, 12, 12, 24, 36, 48 pallets per, you know, between 30 and 50 pallets is what you'd expect per drop deck here. On the dog truck, Yaz will sometimes cram more. Oh, didn't mention it. These little red ones are beetroot preserve, which sell for slightly more than kimchi by about, no, slightly less. They're about $500 per pallet of those, but those should be pretty rare this season, I think. Oops, shoot. Let's see what we're looking at here. That's a pretty nice stack, Belopo. That right there is perfection at the front. That's just what we're looking for. And Yaz, you're doing a great job as well. Stacking, probably the single most difficult task in this whole game, if you ask me. Or it's the thing that most people have the most difficult time at, I'm pretty sure. Oh, for fuck's sake. See, there you go. Very experienced player here. Just biffed my stack. Absolutely beefed it. Okay, there we go. Oh, shoot a loot. Okay. But yeah, doing great, Belopo. And you know, sometimes they don't come out so pretty, but I think they're still, you know, worth every dollar. It's true, Gonzo. It's not easy, mate. Not easy at all. We're getting there though, guys. Yaz, Rubber, that's looking pretty good. Oh, not Rubber, Yaz and Mr. Belopo, sorry. Agreed, Yaz. I sometimes feel that way as well. I saw you do this stack the other night, Yaz, where it was like really symmetrical and perfect. I just saw it as you were going past. But it did cross my mind, like, I don't know. I was like, where's the Yaz in that? Is that a Yaz? Is that truly a Yaz stack that I'm looking at? But then I also thought how nice it was that, you know, the improvement on display, stuff such as that. Whack and gorgeous all at the same time. Yeah. Is the worst when they drop off your 4-stack. Very, very frustrating. If we can fit all of this on two flat decks and a dog truck, I'm gonna be pretty happy with that. We've got room on here for another 4, maybe? Oh yeah. We're gonna do it, you guys. We're really gonna do it. Do you want to grab that 1 there? Oh no. You get as much as you can get your bloody hands on. Yes, that is perfect. We're gonna have to drive these things so slowly. Rubber, I think we've got the driving covered, but if you want to come and hang out, would be great to have you here because it's Probably going to be a pretty steep little sale we make. This will be surely my biggest single load of rice and rice related products by a fucking mile. Wait up, Mr. Fox. We'll hand them all in synchronistically. Do you know the way, or you want me to show you where we're going? Final chance for guesses, folks. If you've got an idea how much product we are selling here, drop it in the chat. Now's your chance. I'm going to give you a look. This is my dog truck here. Wishful Fox has this, sorry, not dog truck, this flat tray full here. Yaz is coming by in the dog truck, which looks loaded with about, I don't know how many pallets. Oh, other way, Wishful Fox. Straight on there, bud. Wrong way. Back her up. Hold there, Wishful. Back it up, bud. He's going his own way. 209 from Yaz. Rubber says 218. I'm saying this one's 80. Oh, you guys are in some pretty hot areas there. Firstly, let me point out, typically we make these sales in conjunction with the $100,000 we would get from the dairy, the bakery, and the cereal factory in a day's sales. 226 and $1, 209. I'm going 190. 190. We'll wait for everyone to roll up. Mr. Belopo, be careful with that flat tray, dude. Take your time. It's easy to get lost. It's easy to find yourself in a one-way street that you can't get out of. So just be careful. Don't be afraid to stop, ask for help, and just come get the crew. Because it is very, very easy to get yourself in a shamonkey there. Oh no, he's good. He's good, he's got it. Who goes first? Gas lamp concert. So, Godzo, I hadn't had a look at the pile yet. I'm thinking here is 40k. I'm thinking on mine is 80k. Or maybe this is 100k. No, this is probably 50 here. What's Yaz sitting on? It's impossible to... That's the beauty of Yaz's stacks. It's impossible to tell. Final chance for those guesses. I'm as good as guessing. I'm going to go 200 flat. 200 on the nose. $203. $203,000. I'm undercutting Yaz. I've officially psyched out Gonzo. Belopo, what are you saying, bud? What's your guess? Strong, Gonzo. Respecty. Rubber's lodged tears. We've got Yaz's in. I like the optimism, Gonzo. I really do. 220 from Belopo. Yeah, no. We got some badasses in the chat right now. New viewers, it's your chance to take a guess. Have a swing. Where's that player who said, can I play before as well? Where'd they go? I'm getting bummed from behind. We're gonna have to make this sale. Guesses are final. They are lodged. They are locked. Let's roll through this. Oh wait, let me back it up. So what's that? 68 plus 5 plus 9. Oof. That's already a lot of money. Oh, Wishful Fox getting fucked over by some... Oh, Spinovi. Well, Spinovi, if you're watching still, get back in the conversation, bud. We want you. Oh my god. The money is just continuing to flow. Belopo, that is a filthy stack you've just launched into the bank. Let's see what Yaz is sitting on. Drop that cold money on our asses, Yaz. Make it rain, girl. What up, Belopo? Oh, you're right, Yaz. It's rush hour here in the map. It is, it's 5 o'clock. Ooh. Oh my god. I mean, Belopo... Oof. That is raw cash. In the BANK. What are we sitting on? 458,000. I don't know what we started on. I'm going to drive down to the Magic Meadow and just have a bloody look. Have a bloody look and a think. All right. Lot of money. $175,000. Ruthless cash. Ruthless. See, you know what was missing was the 67k from yesterday. That would have been 250 on the nose. Cool. 175 grand. What did I say? I can't believe I psyched out Gonzo from guessing the correct guess. No, Gonzo. Dude, I have stitched you up there, Mr. Gonzo. I'm sorry. Oh no. Mr. Gonzo, what have I done? He'll never trust me again. That's called having a badass attitude to life right there. Yeah, it's putting a bit of AdBlue in the old dog trot. Wishful Fox, I'm going to take this one back to the depot and charge her up, but if you want to give that a squirt, and thank you very much for doing that, man. We'll see you back at the compound. Mr. Rubber, love to see that, mate. Love to see you generating those bales. Yeah, girl. I can just see you as just like, you need to get your heavy vehicle license, man. I'm fully ready to like actually crowdfund your heavy vehicle license IRL. $1,600. Yaz just punching durries in a heavy vehicle, absolutely one-handing that thing. Nice moves there from Wishful Fox. I love that, Yaz. Love that. Alright, let's do a quick stock take. What do we need? Chooks are good. Cows are better than good. Cows are smashing it. Goats are good. Horse is good. Man. We could probably put a bit of hay in the horse fold. Oh, we just lost Wishful Fox. That's cool, Yaz. Okay, take it easy, Belopo. Thanks for your work today. I was going to say, I think you've just handed in your best sesh yet, mate. Didn't want to make a big deal out of it, but great work today. Yeah, definitely your best sesh. Really active in the harvest, super active on that forklift. Put together, I thought, a really great stack. You know, and you can feel in the chat that everyone was impressed. So yeah, folks, give it up for Belopo. So Rubber, I'm putting 7k of hay in at the horses just to give us a bit of room to party there. Okay. Perfect. 9 out of 10 on the Cool Gamer Richter is pretty friggin' high. Unfair of Cool Gamer to pressure us for the 10 each night, because I do fold under that pressure immediately. And I thought the spillage had an artful quality, you know, you could see where the vehicle had come around the corner off the highway. Just scattered across the intersection. I liked that. I like that we're just becoming completely used to tornadoes as well on this farm. That's, I think, a pretty badass quality. We've got all 3 of our yearly tornadoes out the way in one go. It's probably a smart look. Yeah, yeah. I felt that thrill as well, Yaz. Yeah, you know, it's fun. It's amazing. 25 years you can be in the game and still see new shit. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Okay, so Yaz, just so you're across it as Chief Loader. We've got the Kubota with tracks down at the big greenhouses. I've got the big forklift at the shed, and we've got 3 regular forks at the canning factory, as well as one as the flour mill. As Chief Lodair Yaz, if you see a problem with anything like that, or if anything's in your way, or you want a different piece of kit, or anything like that, please let me know. Yeah, I think you're the one doing most of the work around that these days, so I think it would probably make sense that you call the shots in terms of what device you're driving. Equally, Rubber, glad the new wrapper's working, and also, you know, and to all the farmhands and the folks at home, if you see a piece of gear that we need, we've got money now. We've got 460k in the bank, and it's burning a hole in our pockets. We hate having money like that. I do, at least. So let us know. Nothing frivolous, all right. This isn't the dream come true miracle farm. It's the calm farm. But yeah. Oh, let's see. We've got a comment here from Gonzo. Reminded me of when I used to work in the Coors factory, and the trucks would spill their beer at least once a month on the highway ramp. You'd go to the parking lot and check out the carnage. Oh yeah, love that. It's great, those jobs where you know there's going to be a predictable kind of mistake every now and then, like, you know, at a cafe or a bar it might be a dropped plate or a glass. Valeting cars, someone's going to smash the window off one or bang the bumper in or whatever. My current job, you know, eventually a device, a truck, a loading machine, something will roll over or get dry bogged. Happens once a month at the least. Wet bogs, that'll happen once a week. In rainy conditions, we'll see a wet bog every week for sure, and it's good. They get on the radio, someone says, someone fetch the snakes or get the chains, or you've got to keep it low key when someone gets bogged or dry bogged or rolled over at work. I saw a roller, like a steamroller, go on its side about a year ago, and you know, the whole site saw it, and everyone just sort of fell quiet, and then the roller guy said, "Yep, I'm all right. If someone could get over here with a digger and just set me on my feet, please." And then they just went and quickly put him back on his feet, and we got on with the job. Because we're working on, you're building ramp. Yeah, when you're building a highway, it's a lot of compaction of material, and it often requires you have to build it at steep grades, you know, often, and you know there'll be a ramp going up with steep sides either side. Maybe you go the wrong side of that, and just steamrollers, they sit up high as well. When you sit in one, it's like you're high up. Damn, Gonzo, that sounds like a chill job, dude. Love that. I mean, as long as no one from like Transport New South Wales or safety or you know, certain echelons of management, as long as if it's a problem that can be covered up, in my current job, I find that we just cover it up. No use getting anyone in trouble for, you know, mistakes that happen. No use creating a bunch of paperwork when you know, you all got families to get home to. Jesus Christ. They tip over, Yaz. They go on their side. It happens. Everyone's just wearing their seatbelt. They got roll bars. Yeah. I'm around it all the time, Gonzo. I'm constantly around either the water fields, the concrete barriers, any of that sort of stuff. I'm always involved in that, and I never get to. I've never driven the Franna myself or any of that. I'm working up towards that. I find truck driving pretty challenging, Yaz. It's not it's not easy. It's a big vehicle, lot of blind spot, very tough to get the clutch and the gears and stuff. It's really challenging. Yeah, I would say I barely passed the test. I don't actually know if I barely passed the test, but I did pass the test. I assume I barely passed it. And holy shamonkey, folks, it is 7 o'clock on farm. Where is everyone? What are we doing? Thank you, Yaz. It would be my honor to teach you how to drive a manual. Okay, so that's Yaz doing the chooks. We've got a couple of spare eggs there ready to go. The top eggs. Okay. Mr. Belopo, for next time, mate, I should have given you more of a rundown on this. That's my bad. We need to get all the eggs down. Yeah, Gonzo. Yeah, it's not there's a reason you're on the big bucks doing it. There is. But yeah, Yaz, Rubber. If you want to slowly wrap up your task, I'm just going to bring down a couple more pallets of eggs and then we'll maybe call it for the night. Wow, this is way easier than the other loader. This is good. Alright, a new egg loading device just dropped. That's smart. Smarter. More smart. Not sure if you saw that, Yaz, but with the Manitou, if you widen it out, you can pick up 2 rows of eggs at once. Very fancy behavior. Getting a little trailer of dirt eggs here as well, ready to go. Oops. All right. Feeling good about that, guys. Plenty of money in the bank. Okay. We should probably pounce upon this, Yaz and Rubber and crew. We've got the Grim loading device sitting in the store for 60% off. That is the exact device that we use, I think. Yeah, that's the elevator. I say we cop it. And then return the lease on the old one. What do you reckon, Rubber? That'll be what you'll be using. Quantum angle elevator. Do it. That's the device that you've got down in the rice hall. The SL8077, the elevator. Cool. And I'll return that. Cool. That'll clear up a bit of, we'll have to go get it tomorrow, but that'll clear up a bit of trouble in the old leasing. Oh, nice. I just saw you packing in some of this rice, mate. Awesome. Should try and put that to bed. Alright, unless I'm doing this wrong, Mr. Rubber. Good to go ahead with this. Cool. Alright. Shoot out a couple of freshies there. Link up this thing. Odin 39. Okay. Do we potentially... I think we're good for oat. I think we've got 36,000 liters of oat in the my brain is not working. We've got 36,000 liters of oat in the oh yeah, taking it for a swing there, Rubber. 36,000 liters of oat, and thank you, Yaz, in the silo, correct. What's going on with these bales? Are they not? They're not supported. They're not. Dang. Are they too large? certain size bales just not on the menu, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, no worries. All right, so it's 220 on the baler. All right, I'll leave that to you next sesh. We've got. It seems like we've got a bunch of silage ready to go. We got some silage on the way. That's all that matters. As long as there's like a even flow of silage. Okay. We better bring it in, guys. Let's shut it down. I'll be away all weekend. I'm devastated. Devastated, I tells ya. But back on Monday when we will launch into the beet harvest as well as the short grain harvest. Long grain will be the month over. Beets and short grain next month. Potentially we hold off on the beets for 2 more months. But yeah, very excited about the short grain harvest. The harvest season's upon us again. The process is going to go harvest season, so short grain, followed by short grain, long grain, beets. That's the harvest season behind us. By then we're going to be ready for another big sale and delivery day. We're going to have to rip in that straw at some point and bale it up, but there's no hurry on that for now. We follow the harvest season with the cultivation campaign, which is going to be extra large this summer. That will take us through autumn. At the end of autumn, come January, we pull in those ravaged trees. That's the plan. That'll be our next 6 streams, I think. Folks, Rubber, Yaz, Gonzo, Spinoli, if you're still out there, Belopo, and anyone else watching right now. If you've got stuff you want to add to the agenda, throw it out there. Everything we do on this farm is more or less suggested by the chat, or just ideas that we generate among ourselves. I don't do anything without the go-ahead of the crew, and vice versa. Excellent Strimbo, Gonzo. Had a wonderful time. So glad to get in a nice long stream. It's cleansed my mind of the bullshit week that I just went through, and yeah. I don't even know what to say about this week. It's been wonderful. A lot of new viewers, a lot of new crew. I am looking for more farmers, so some of the silent majority want to throw their hands up. Spinoli, I missed you in the chat earlier today, bud. Come get some. We do need labourers out here. We need people to drive the vehicles. We need people we need operators, basically. So if you're an operator, get out here and get amongst it. Oh yeah, no worries, Rubber, at all, mate. I've made that mistake now 3 times. So, we'll stick those bales up in the goat shed. The goats can eat that. It's good to keep them fed. Jenny, let's put that concept on ice for like 4 years. Let's just get you fully locked in with adulthood, and then we'll talk about that again. But in the meantime, it's nice hanging with you. Nice having you on the farm. Yeah. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. I hope you get out there and do some farming. Nice one, Jenny. No rush to become a mod again on here, though. Don't worry about that. You just you stick to being your wonderful self in the chat. But yeah, standing in the digital rain, the summer rain. I always get emotional when it rains in summer. I think of Belinda Carlisle. I don't know what anything, something, when I won since that day. That's the something, something, no, dancing with you in the summer rain. And that'll probably do me for the week. Jado, great to see you, brother. Take it easy. I love yous guys. Remember to say that to your fellow farmers. And stay safe out there, you guys. And stay positive about the future. And keep your boots strapped tight and your eyes on the Steeden. What a pleasure. Goodbye, everybody.